That was kind of a turning point that I kind of realized that this is actually a real business. Because before it almost felt like a hobby. If someone can trust me with that amount of money, with meeting me with less than basically an hour total of time, that they can write a check out to me, that was a good feeling. My name is Eric, owner of Lundborg Landscape Designs, and we primarily do landscape maintenance and property management. So the year before I joined you, we just started. Didn't have any leads. We were struggling. We really didn't have a direction. We weren't booked out beyond a day. So I mean, a job would come in and we would do it the next day.
What does that look like now?
Oh yeah, we're booked out now for this next season for almost 2 months.
In the middle of winter.
Yeah, in the middle of winter, we're sitting here.
With how much money in paid ads?
0.
Why were you skeptical of us?
So online, there's tons of marketing agencies that claim to do the exact same thing. At that point, the money was a concern because we didn't have, constant lead flow and constant money coming into the business.
You just bought a house too, right?
Yes, you had testimonials and reviews to back your services.
Yep.
Unlike other marketing agencies, our average job size is probably going to be close to probably about 10 to 12,000 compared to last year. We're probably looking at times 3 our business. For so long, I was working 18 hours a day, 7
Whatever
days
you could
a
do
week,
to pay the bills.
Just to pay the bills at that point. So now I have that freedom and flexibility to actually, run the business and do what I want to do in the business, but then also not feel guilty, at the end of the night when I can actually shut the phone off and actually enjoy an evening or take a weekend off. Actually, 4th of July weekends, my Google business listing actually showed I was closed. And I actually got a call, and he was, I answered, and he says, I'm surprised you actually answered, first off, because you were closed, and we talked a little bit, and then that next Saturday I went to go look at this job. I gave him an estimate, and we, presented in person, and it was for $60,000, and right then and then he actually signed the check and handed it to me, within 20 minutes of going over the project.